Hi everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. It is a bit late, and which it is going to be over the next 2 weeks because I've got all of my children are off school, so it's all hands on at home at the minute, but I've just found a bit of time to come on and show you this project. I haven't cut the ribbon just because I don't know how long I want it yet, and I'm not going to be using ribbon this time. I'm going to be using Velcro dots. So it says Amazing You, and I've used the Celebration free stamp set, Amazing You, and you do get coordinating die with that when you spend so much in the Spring Summer Celebration catalogue. So that's the stamp set that I've used, and then you just open the ribbon, and this is why I don't really want to use ribbon. I think it just lifts the paper slightly, only a bit, and it doesn't really matter, but that's the front, the side and the back. And then you open it up, and that's the inside, and then here you have 6, just turn them all the right way, you have 6 note cards. You've got those 2, and it says You Are Simply Beautiful, and these are all from the same Stampin die set. And then we have this one, oops, and then that one, and that one. So we've got 2 of each, and because I've used dimensionals to pop the sentiment up, you do have to put 3 one way and 3 the other. And I've also matched all the envelopes are stamped with that gorgeous flower on as well. I just think they're absolutely gorgeous. Great for craft fair projects, great for little gifts to give away. I just think it's brilliant. And I will be giving this one away, and I will be giving the one that we make today away as well. I'll talk to you more about that at the end, because I don't want to babble on too much because it is going to be quite a long video. So other things I've used is I've used a 1 3/8 of an inch scallop punch, and I've used a 1 1/4 of an inch circle punch, and that's for the sentiments on the card, which we'll come back to that in a bit. You will want, I'm using Melon Mambo DSP, and that is going to measure 9 by 8.5 inches. And we're going to score that on the 9-inch side. Let me just check you can see. Zoom out a little bit. Oops, there we go. Okay, so we're going to score that on the 9-inch side at 3 inches. Oops, gone off there. 3 3/4 inches. 6 1/4 inches. Just a second, we're not going to score that at 6 1/4 inches. We're going to score that at 6 3/4 inches. And then we're going to score at 7.5. I've written my measurements down. Slightly wrong there. And if you do go score a line in, just turn it over and the DSP will cover that. So that's on the first side. Then you're going to turn it to the 8.5 inch side, and you're going to score at 1 inch. I'm losing my way. And 1 3/4 inches. And then you're going to turn that around and do it the same. 1 and 1 3/4 inches. And that will just give us the right size. I think I've written my measurements down a bit wrong. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's okay. I haven't told you them wrong, I've just written them down wrong. It's a good job I realised. So that's what you're going to have, and we're going to fold and burnish on all of the score lines. I am using Celebration DSP as well, and the celebration does end on the 31st of March. So if you do like the DSP I'm going to use, or anything else in the celebration catalogue, you really need to go and place your order before it all goes. So we're using the Painted with Love, the Speciality DSP, and it is absolutely stunning. You'll see there's an array of colours here. So let me just think. We're going to cut. Oh, do you ever just get that mind block? So we're going to cut along this side up to that score line, and we're going to cut down this one and take that one away, and we're also going to remove that. So you've got that. So you've got your 3-inch piece here, and there's an 1.5-inch piece here. Just double check, yes. So on the 1.5-inch piece, and you just want to repeat that on the opposite side. So you're going to remove that, and then remove this piece as well. So that's that piece. And then on this side here, I had to think again then, you are going to cut along here and remove all of that. See, that other one I made was the first one of these that I'd made. I just came in my craft room yesterday and just decided, well, had a little think, what can I make? And this is what I came up with. And it is using our Stampin' Up note cards as well. And they're 2.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and they're absolutely ideal for this project. Then I just like to take my little snips and just notch into these corners. Like that. And again, just notch. It just helps it fold better. There we go. And then, oh, where is it? We need, there it is, a corner rounder. So it's going to go in like this. Like that. And they're going to go over the top. And I decided to round my corners. So I am going to round that one. And that one, like that. And then we want to place our DSP on. So for the DSP you are going to need 4 pieces. Can't pick them up. You're going to need 4 pieces that measure, where are we, 2 3/4 inches by 4 3/4 inches. Yep, just checking. And you're going to need 4. You're going to choose 2 for the outside and 2 for the inside. So taking my Tombow, just going to run some Tombow all over that. You could use tear and tape if you want to. And I'm just going to place that, and it should leave a nice border around the edge. And then again on the other side, and this does give it some stability as well, because we're going to be covering both sides. And as you can see, there's a gorgeous pattern on the inside, so all I've done, instead of wasting cardstock cutting up another sheet, we've just used the reverse of that. So that's that piece. And then just before we do the inside pieces, you will need 2 strips for the sides, and they're going to measure 4 3/4 inches by 1/2 inch. And you're going to just put them on the side. And you can just line that up. Just pushing it over a little bit. There we go. And then your second one. And the cardstock I've used, I can't remember if I've said, it's Melon Mambo cardstock. You can buy the coordinating pack of card that coordinates with all of this DSP. So all the card you get in the pack does coordinate. So then you want to turn it over and just repeat the same. So, oops, placing that on there, leaving a nice border around the edge. And if you just look, this cardstock was from the same sheet, and you just get a different pattern all the time because it's different colours on it. I just think it's beautiful. This is my second pack of this, so I think I need to get an order in to get some more before celebration ends, because then you won't be able to get these gorgeous products again. And again, you want to have one piece that measures 1/2 inch by 4 3/4, and the reason I'm only putting half on is because once this is closed here, you're not going to see that, so there's no need to have a second piece. I think we're nearly out of Tombow as well. And there we go. There we go. And on the sides here, you want another 2 pieces, and they want to measure 1/2 inch by, I'll have to measure 2 3/4, 1/2 inch by 2 3/4 inches. There we go, and you can just line that up along the side of this. I hope that's straight. Oh, I hope that's straight. I just can't see too well without sticking my head in. There we go. And there. Right, now to glue the box together, all you want to do is pop some glue on these 2 little tabs. One there, which you can see, and one there. And then all you want to do is line that up and just hold it for a second, so you can see. Line that up and then just hold it, and there we go. And then the same on the other side, lining that side up as well, just the same as any box that you'd make, really. And then what I like to do is just come in with the bone folder just to make sure they're down, and then push that up and then line these up. So what I do is I just pop some glue on there and just pop a little bit on that edge, and then line that up. Here we go, like that. And then the same on the opposite side. So run a bit of glue there, and then a bit here as well, and then fold that in, lining it up on the edge, and just press and hold it for a second. Just give that glue time to adhere. And then you could turn it over and run your bone folder just down there, like that. And that's your box finished. Now onto the card, and like I said, I am using Stampin' Up's little note cards and envelopes, and the cards do measure, if you don't have these cards, they measure 5 inches by 4 1/2, and you score at 2 1/2 inches. Fold that in half, and you want 6 pieces for your 6 cards that measure 4 1/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches. Oops. And then you want to pop some glue on that and just layer that up, and then make sure that's nice and straight. And then to decorate the top, all I did was in gold I heat embossed "You Are Simply" and punched out a scallop circle in the gold foil. And then we just want to glue these on flat. I did glue mine flat. You could pop them up on dimensionals if you want to. Then I'm using, and I absolutely love this glue, I'm using the fine tip glue. Oops. Hopefully it'll come out. And I've cut out Amazing, see if you can see it there, from the die set that coordinates with the stamp set. I think I've actually showed it before anyway. So we're going to use the fine tip glue and just place some on there, and you can just dab it around. There we go. Like that. Oops. And then you want to pick it up, and the way I've been placing it so that the circle fits is lay the G right near the end of your card. Like that. And then taking your sentiment, you want to place that right in the corner. It will just sit there above the A, like that. And there's your little note card. And I already did go ahead and I've made the other 5, and the envelopes were stamped in Melon Mambo. So I'll just take that, and I've used the flower stamp. Just make sure I've got it the right way around. There we go. This Melon Mambo ink I have had since I joined Stampin' Up a year December gone, and it is still going. So you just want to stamp that onto your envelope, and look at that, it's still as crisp as it was, and I have used it. It's not something that's just been left. And to decorate the box, we're going to put Amazing at the top. Again, I'll just use, oh, I've got a piece stuck in there. Just a second. I'll get my scissors. Oops, okay. So, just going to pop some glue all over again. And the fine tip glue pen is fantastic for this die, it really is. I mean, you could use your Tombow on it, but, you know, I just think this is brilliant for it. So you lay this down and you pop that on where you want it. Oh, my fingers are really sticky though. So I'm going to have it about there. Just take a couple of minutes. And then the U. Done the U as well. Hope my camera don't run out. So we'll pop the U at the bottom, about there. And then, nearly finished. So we'll take all our cards and our envelope that we just did. And because I haven't put them up on dimensionals this time, they should all fit in that way, and they do. Look at that. Then what I'm going to do for my closure, oh my goodness, I had them a minute ago. Oops, have I missed one? For my closure, I've got these Velcro dots. And I am just going to pop, if it wants to come off. So I've got these Velcro dots, and I want to pop one, I want it about there. So just eyeball it in the centre, and then you get the opposite end, and then I like to just lay it on. Oh, if it'll get off. So lay it on and really make sure your box is nicely closed, and press that down firmly. And then you can just give it a real good press. And there we go. How brilliant is that? I absolutely love it, and I do prefer it with the Velcro dots, but it is entirely up to you what you use. They are the two... Oh, I hope you're seeing that. So those are the two box sets. With the ribbon, it does close it a little bit more. The Velcro obviously is lifted up slightly, but I don't mind that at all. So these will be a part of my giveaway this time. And thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and go over to my Facebook group, Crafting with Danny group, where you can put your own crafty projects in there and I can see them, and you can share all your, you know, your crafting knowledge with all the other ladies in the group. So thank you so much for watching. All the descriptions will be in the description bar below. Please give a thumbs up if you like the video, and see you next time. Bye!